Welcome to, well, actually, it's the first episode of interviewing any of the fighters that we're putting through in live streaming battle on the Black Lion Network. Yes, I am Dr. Alicia Marie Phidd, where the core is about being elite. That's education, leadership, information, technology, and entertainment. So today we have the first ever pre battle interview. We're talking about live streaming battle. Pre battle interview. And the player is Geminih H. And we wanted to showcase this player because she's not really into live streaming every day. She prefers to be on the side of supporting the live streamers. So, coming now to the screen will be Miss Geminih. So, welcome, Geminih, to Black Lion Network. How are you today? Awesome. Thank you so much. So, let's get to it. Let's talk about the reluctance. You did not even want to do this. What was the reason for holding back? Right. Okay. Yeah. Now, your streamer, the one you support, and you support many streamers on the app, but the person that pushed you into this, and yes, for transparency, it was me that asked her and said, well, I think this is something you should do. What made you finally say yes? Now that we are 48 hours out, do you feel pressure or freedom in your decision to do the live streaming battle? Awesome. Now, your opponent might underestimate you, and that is the wonderful Wabbit Reaper, who is a veteran and all around wonderful guy. And when we were looking to find someone for you to battle, he was perfect for this. He was just there. We asked, and he said yes, and it turned out he too is primarily a player. And so this was actually perfect, where both of you were doing this first ever official battle, of which yours, of course, is a one and done for any official battles. So now your opponent might underestimate you. Do you want them to underestimate you? Okay. Now, what's the biggest challenge you see entering into the live streaming battle on Tuesday night? That's this Tuesday night, September 9th, 11:55 p.m. on the Favorited app. Of course, the battle actually begins at reset um, that night, Wednesday morning, midnight. What do you see as your biggest challenge when you step into this 3 minutes of your life, one and done live streamer battle? Is because you typically just give to those that you're enjoying their stream, and you've never really encouraged them to follow you or do anything. Okay, fair enough. Since this is your truly one and only battle, I believe that to be true. what do you want people to remember about you after, you know, 12:03 a.m. on Wednesday, September 10th? What do you want them to remember about you after that fight is over? Awesome. Now, you're a very quiet person. Um, I've come to love you for sure in the Black Lion community. Um, so let me ask you this: outside of streaming, or you, what should people know about you beyond the screen? And only share what you are comfortable with and choose to, because this, of course, is on the internet permanently. Okay. Now, what does this moment mean for you personally to enter into a live streaming battle? Now, let's get the record clear. This is your first streaming app, correct? That you've been engaged with. So, what does this mean for you personally? Is this bigger than just the game, being in the app, as well as specifically Tuesday night? So, what does it mean for you personally? Is it bigger than just the game Tuesday night, and in general being on the app when you come onto the app? What does it really mean to you? Just on a personal level. Yes. Now, what's your message? What's your message to everyone? Now, I know this is a live streaming battle, and if people have seen the branding, they'll see where the fight that's announced calls you the silent sniper. So, what's your message to everyone watching right now who doesn't believe you'll win against Wabbit Reaper, who is in fact more known on this app? He has certainly given to many more streamers. He's a big gifter, as are you, but he has given out to many more streamers. So, what message you're sending to everyone right now who doesn't believe you'll win? What do you want to say to them? Because this is epic. You're both. Oh, wait. This is a long question. All right, here we go. You are both from the west coast of the United States. Of course, you hail from the beautiful island of Jamaica, but you are in the state of Washington, and Wabbit Reaper is from Arizona. So this is a West Coast infighting, is what we'll call it. And so, what is it you want to tell people watching right now and who'll watch the broadcast, the rebroadcast, who don't believe you can win on Tuesday? That's it. All right. And the final question. If this is your first and last battle, Miss Geminih H, what legacy do you want to leave behind on September 9th, going into September 10th, into that one and only live streaming battle? What do you think your legacy should be that one and only night that you will be an official streamer on this app? You're not sure. Fair answer. Fair answer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it. A reluctant warrior pushed into the spotlight, now ready to make history. One chance, one night, one battle. let's see if legends are written, because I'm here to tell you Geminih H is in fact a silent sniper on the favorited app, and she's definitely one to know in her element, just the way she interacts with everyone on the app. So I am Dr. Alicia Marie Phidd, signing off for now, and until then, set your calendars, 11:55 p.m. Tuesday, September 9th. Be on the page of Geminih H. All right? Geminih H. So thank you. And until then, roar it you soon.